Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
We are here today to react to Jimin's Set Me Free Part 2 official music video. We're going to be doing the official music video and the dance practice. We are kind of late to the game here.
We're like the only people in the world who have not watched this right now.
You know, and we just had a couple things going on this weekend and weren't able to really coordinate our schedule to sit down and record until this moment. So, I mean, the good thing is that there's a dance practice now, too. Yeah. So we waited long enough that there's a dance practice.
I mean, it came out pretty fast.
And honestly. We're here. So I'm just kind of mad because I feel like everybody else has listened to it, but except for us. But we're here now. We are ready. Not really ready, but kind of excited, but also scared and all of the things for this song.
I'm nervous.
Very nervous.
Also excited.
I was telling Tori today about like I was saying, everybody else has listened to it, telling Tori about a friend of mine that messaged me today that is just now getting into K-pop and has heard the song before us.
Yeah, I think she said that you saw it on like his Snapchat story or something?
Yes, I saw it on Snapchat story and he said something along the lines of, Mr. Park, you have a new fan.
And we're like, what?
So I'm over here like, I haven't even heard it yet.
Excuse me?
So we're going to fix that now. In case you are new here or just as a general reminder, we're going to issue a pause warning. Mm-hmm. There will be pausing. So if that's not your thing, there's your warning. We are also going to react to this 2 times, the music video 2 times. One time to kind of try to take in it as a whole and what's going on here. We're actually going to kind of...
If you are used to how we do our reactions, then we're going to do them a little bit different because we're going to be looking at both the lyrics and the video the first time around. And
we normally ignore the lyrics.
Yeah, and then the second time around, we usually just do the lyrics. But this time we're going to try to do it all in one. And then we're still going to watch it the second time around to like break down what we think he's saying or what we see anyway.
So first time we'll be trying to take it in all just as a whole, and the second time we'll try to sort through our thoughts of what we at least sort of interpret. So we are now lifting our own ban of trying to scroll past Jimin's face as fast as possible on any social media app that we have because it's been really hard. So sorry.
We do know that the Set Me Free, the first part, I guess you could call it part 1. The first one was on D2, I believe, was an interlude.
August D.
And then Jimin's new album is called Face, right?
Face.
So I think it's about facing himself or showing the faces of himself and I guess setting himself free. I would assume that's what the lie is called, Set Me Free. So yeah. I feel like he's going to be saying something. I'm excited to hear it.
Very excited. Very excited to see this new, like, I guess, new chapter for Jimin. I had to. I'm sorry. It was right there. But okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into our first watch and see how that goes.
Well, and there was screaming right out the gate in my ears, and it started so quick.
That was epic.
That started so quick.
Whoa.
That started so quick.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
My hands are sweaty.
Okay. Set me free from this torment.
He about to pop out of there out of nowhere.
Ooh, their facial expressions. Yeah, where's he hiding?
Oh, it's like a formation. I said what?
Okay. So that's where we're at. Yeah, it's like a. Ooh.
The shoulders out.
The iconic shoulder.
The fierce face. Ooh.
God, you see the
Never
is the
mind.
tattoo? Oh, his voice sounds gorgeous.
Let's start. Wait.
I got nervous because the lights went out and I didn't know what was gonna happen, but
He really is feeling himself. Ugh.
he looks like a siren. Oh, they tried to push him back.
They're pointing.
Oh, they are. That chorus back there. His ad-libs.
There's like several voices.
Yeah, there's several of him. Ooh, the epic sound is back.
Lift him. Oh. Yeah.
That's like lie. The tattoos. I feel like we made a lot of eye contact. I'm like, you know that loading symbol?
You have the loading disc on
I
you?
have the loading disc right here, just going.
Circling?
Yeah.
Why does your loading disc
I
sound
was
like
also
there's a
making the
problem?
dial-up sound like, that's what's happening in my head right now.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He made a statement. The song
He said,
sounded-
I'm here.
The song was very like anthem, like he's going to war type.
Yeah, it
with
was like
a marching band, like the band part that comes
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, and there were I feel like a lot of nods to things or like similar aspects of the video that reminded me of other things going on. So like this is a complete song on its own, but like I feel like there was a lot of stuff that kind of like you said, like the band kind of reminded me of On a little bit. Same with the whole kind of formation in the beginning.
Or
but
sane to go insane.
yeah, the lyrics gotta go insane to stay sane or to go sane. Regardless, I absolutely love that lyric.
Insane to stay sane. Did I say it backwards?
I gotta go insane to stay sane.
My brain is dial up right now. It's dial up right now. He said.
He really said, I'm not here to play. I am here to say what I have to say, and I need you to listen. And if you don't listen, then I don't really care. That was such a badass statement. Like, I feel like that entire song was just
I also really liked.
drop.
I also really liked the like artistic, like the auto tune aspect of it. Like I felt like it was very specific, and especially where that was that one part where it was very highly auto tuned.
Where he spoke really fast.
Yeah,
he did like this crazy flow with the high auto tune.
I thought it was really neat because it like I feel like it was definitely on purpose. Like
it's an intentional artistic choice, and part of me wonders with the whole lyric here, everything going on is like one of the things that Jimin has faced in the past is a lot of people saying things negatively about his voice because he has such a unique and beautiful voice.
Down with the oppression.
Yeah. That he said, oh, okay, well, you don't really like my voice anyway, so why don't I do what I want with it, and I don't really care.
He was really, I just really liked how confident he was, it seemed like, in this. It was very fierce.
It was,
and I liked how
fierce.
very fierce it was.
It was very fierce, and I feel like there's a lot more I want to say, but I do want to watch it again so I can kind of point out some of the references and things that I was seeing, or like other pieces of the choreography, because as always, the choreography was on fire.
Let's go.
I can't. All props to these dancers as well. It's silence. Look how slowly he moves through them.
And I just really, this is what kind of reminded me of On Two, because it's the whole like the formation
Walking
that going
through
on.
The dancers.
But he is very at his own pace.
Yeah,
which
he's
is
going
neat.
so slow. Oh, the register.
Also, I do want to mention he was using like.
Was coming.
I'll go back. I want to mention I like the fact that he uses like a lower tone.
Yeah, that's why his register.
Yeah.
He's like going up and
He does
going.
yeah.
He's playing with that lower register of his voice. Like you said, yes.
So nice. He looks good.
He looks so good.
Yeah. We didn't get very far.
No. He said, F all your ops. Opposition, enemies, anybody who has something they want to say to me.
So, like, this part, I noticed in the first part.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like a spiral. And he's talking about maze and all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting because he walks into this spiral.
He does go into it, like all up in the middle of it. So I didn't even think of it that way. I have a weird part of my nerd brain. I learned about the golden spiral, or like the Fibonacci spiral, in college, and I just thought it was really cool. And so when I see spirals, that's what I think of now. And the whole thing with that kind of spiral is like it's used a lot in photography and art and a lot of things, and it's like very continuous.
And this is very artistic.
It is very artistic, and so that was my first.
This
thing
is
was
a piece of art. This video is a piece of
I
art.
have no idea if that's what it is, but my brain was like, "Hey, look, a spiral."
My brain just went, "Ooh, look a swirly."
Well, no, yours went to maze, which would make sense to the lyrics. So, but that, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. This is literally art.
Can I hear it one more time?
Which one? Oh, yes.
He said, "Say it again."
He's just so leisurely with some of his dance moves.
Butterfly. Free like a butterfly.
They're pointing. Listen. You know what's finally free? His shoulder.
Shoulder. The iconic Jimin shoulder.
Although, to be fair, I feel like that shoulder's been free since Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Any moment it gets its chance, it shines.
And now it doesn't seem like it's accidental. You know what I mean?
I feel like someone should go in and just like put a mashup of like all of his like shoulder dance moves with his shoulder out and
this point.
and just the shoulder and like do like the halo around it and make it sparkle, because that shoulder deserves the world, you know. It's done so much for us.
It's got us through so many times. I will say too, with the whole pointing thing, I feel like that's such a big statement of like, I'm not going to hide away, even if your finger's pointing in my face. Like, as someone who's on a platform at all times, people are always looking and pointing fingers at you. And he's like, I'm not even going to hide from that anymore. Like, I really do not care. I'll be right in the center of it.
Yeah, going insane to say stay.
Oh, raise your hand to the past me.
He's so predatory in this too. Like his face is so fierce.
Oh, I love that in the back. That oh,
Huh. Oh no.
no, wait.
I had forgotten already.
Sorry if that was loud.
If any of you guys know what this is saying on his torso, I like the fact that it goes up his whole torso, like up his neck as well. Also, props on him for putting his torso.
Yeah.
What do you do? Where did you go?
I was trying to see if I could figure out the language. It seemed like maybe German, but I could be way wrong here. But if you do know what language and what this says,
Not English, that's
not English.
for sure. Unless it's just like mixed. I don't know. Okay.
that's yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I'm just still struggling with this part. Say it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Prime
man.
time.
Oh,
I'm saying they're like
Emotion.
siren eyes.
the emotions.
Yes. I really feel like they push him back and he stops.
He looks around at everyone.
Ooh. Ooh.
I like in this part I like the three like tiers of like the dance moves
It's making
going
me
on.
very excited for the dance practice. Oh my gosh. He's just like opening up to it.
So
I didn't really notice this choreography in the first time.
I wanted to bring this up because this is what my brain went the first time I saw it. If I were also a dancer here, I would also be body roll, pelvic thrusting towards Jimin in a summoning type circle. Like, you know, I would join in a heartbeat.
I can't dance, but I started to be like, yeah, me too.
They'd be like, she's not rolling
doesn't
really
belong
well.
here.
I think that I'd probably be like, body roll. Body roll.
Who invited her?
Imposter.
He's right in the middle too.
He is,
like,
yeah. I like how they hit the ground too. And this, like, it's almost like they drag him under.
Yeah,
and then he bursts back up.
Like I said, this really reminded me of Lie. That lift and Lie.
That reminded me almost of Fake Love. And then they drag him back down, and then he emerges out of the cocoon like a beautiful butterfly in this white.
Or out of the ashes like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix.
And then he looks and he says,
Set me free.
I'm here.
Oh.
I'm
No, but for
free.
real,
Well,
like, he looks straight at, like, I feel...
That very much is a statement because I mean, he changed colors. He is now different than everyone that he was battling in this entire video. They have all dropped. And he says, like, I am the one that's still standing.
I feel like it very is reminiscent of, like, a metamorphosis because he does mention the butterfly several times. So it is almost like now he's on this other side and he's changed into the
Set me
version.
free out of the tight wrap of the cocoon and now let me fly on my own. Which
This has been the Nature Channel. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Scientist Briantori.
Oh, no.
Because I mentioned Lie. And again, still want to point out that this is a song completely on its own.
Yeah.
But those are just the connections that we've been watching for years, watching BTS for years, that our brains are making those connections. But it does remind me of Lie and that lift. But the whole thing with Lie is that he was stuck. Mm-hmm. He was stuck in the lie, and he was stuck in this cycle and the pain and the struggle.
He emerged on the other side on this one.
This one, he was the one left standing. He was seeing clearly, he wasn't blindfolded like with the dance of that, but he was the one left. He was the one that fought all of their hands crawling all over him.
Ew, chills. Hate that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I just full of like army pride, my army heart is just exploding right now.
I'm just so excited that he's getting to showcase like and do his own like album.
Yes.
I was super excited when they announced it, and I saw that Promise was going to be on it, and that was amazing because you could never really string it before, and now you can because that's a masterpiece too. So I'm really excited to hear what the other songs are going to sound like. If this is how strong they're starting off with, like this was like a pre-release song.
This
right?
was the pre-release.
Yeah, and so it's not even is it the main track? It's not even the main track,
it's not
right?
the
And
main
that
one.
one's coming out next week, and I'm just like, this is where we are here. I'm so interested to see what it's going to be, and it's got to be more about him and what the faces of him and how he is no longer, I guess, hiding behind a mask, where he's facing himself and he's showing those facets of himself to the world, because he's
the mask off to see his face.
He's looking right at us, so he's definitely telling us the message.
He is here, and I'm here to listen. I do want to say, like, I feel like this was him going, which is kind of like to the whole K-pop industry of like K-pop. This is Jimin's industry. Actually, this is my own lane. Here's what you thought.
Don't put him in a box.
Here's what you thought I was gonna do, and I'm gonna do that with it. I'm gonna crumple it and tear it up to shreds and blow it away.
There's no industry. Don't put him in that box. There's no industry.
But so we are now gonna go ahead and do the dance practice. Super excited because okay, let's go. Okay. So if we didn't love the dance enough, let's go ahead and watch it again, hear the song again, and really try to pay attention, even though we're not dancers, and we'll do what we can.
We can shimmy our shoulders.
They have so much power. Ooh, I didn't even notice they uncurled their fingers.
It's so much like a struggle. It's like chaos too.
And as they uncurl and their hands shake.
What's interesting here is that
too.
There is so much bare arm. There looks like there's so many more hands. I think in the MV they had like sleeves and stuff on, so you couldn't see the full arms, and it was mostly just hands.
It does look like just straight. Oh, there's like a lot of arms here. The teeter, the wave. Oh. I wish I was as cool as Jimin and could wear stuff like that.
I wish I was
See
cool.
how slow. I can even notice it more here. It's like going his own. He doesn't care about anybody else around him.
The basketball. Sorry, my brain focused elsewhere. I was just gonna say this reminds me of Not Today, because I think in the dance practice, was it the dance practice for that one too? They also had to have so many dancers that they were in like a basketball court of some sort.
Yeah, all the people.
Also, his pants are fire. Yeah. And jacket. He's almost like, you would think he was stalking prey or something.
Yeah, he like
with his slow movements.
He's very predatory.
When he does the butterfly line, he does.
Man,
that's so rude. Ugh.
It's almost like in so many of the very big movements that he makes, or when his hand shakes or his head kind of shakes with it, that it almost feels like he's being kind of possessed by that like emotion or that feeling that's overtaking him, I guess. That's what
he's
I'm
very
interpreting.
in it. So you can tell how personal this song and these lyrics are in it, because he's like embodying, not even like, you can tell he's in it. Like he means what he's saying. He's feeling it.
He's incorporating every emotion with his dance.
The face.
And that's super powerful.
The emotion.
The face.
Like I said, it's so fierce. Oh my goodness. They push him. They're grabbing him and pushing him back.
Ooh, okay. I love the primetime lyric.
Yeah. There's a lot of them pushing him back.
Stops himself though. He doesn't just like go all the way to the back. He
does.
Stops.
There is a lot. Gosh, them pointing is so freaking. There is a lot of in this choreography of them constantly pulling him back and pulling him back and pushing him back into the middle of like all of them
Everybody
being surrounded.
And on that note, because I was going to say something about, because I mentioned a little before, but he's always surrounded. He's always in the middle of them. He's always either at the front of them. There's everybody around him. But by the end, he is the only one that's left. He's the only one left standing. He's gotten rid of all the the opposition. He is the one that's left standing.
I just love that part where he rotates his head and looks at him, yeah.
He's facing it head on now. There's your 3 tiers.
Like 3 tier.
That is so
It's like a tasty cake.
And that right there was like begging.
And like consume him, and he breaks out. Nope. And they consume him again, and then he.
They try again.
It's kind of creepy, that part. It almost looks like.
See, they
Sorry, like you think like the zombie movies, right?
Yeah,
that's kind of what it
crawling
reminds
at the
me of.
top. But they try to, but that time he doesn't get engulfed. He stays on the top.
Yeah.
Take a nap, guys. You deserve it.
Right. Don't look at me like that.
Look at me like that.
I'm thinking that's over. Yeah. Okay. Make sure. My pause finger gets a little happy sometimes. My pause finger. That look back though.
Anybody else need a huge deep breath and some water and a fan?
Like a bathroom break.
Or that.
Could use a
To
bathroom.
process anything that just happened.
I'm gonna go stare at myself in the mirror.
God.
You are free.
Set yourself free.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That made me like super excited to see what else the album Face holds for us and what kind of other statement he's going to be, like how he's going to take this mask off and reveal his face.
His true face. I'm just glad that this is the message that he is able to share. Like this is where he's at currently.
Yes.
And this is what he wants to, what he wants to share in the direction he wants to go. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really feel like he was like, here's what you thought I was going to do, and I'm going to crumble all that up because I am here. And that's a part of the lyrics, I think, too, were like, raise your fist to the past me, like take a moment to remember that and to honor that. And we're not, forgetting that, but set me free from that. I am this me right now, and I am here to say what I need to say. And
I don't know what I was expecting this to sound like, but it wasn't that. And I am elated.
Yeah, I don't know that I would. I feel like I knew he, like we all kind of were like ready for him to come out and do something, but I feel like there are definitely a lot of people out there who were not ready for him to.
I don't think
I'm talking about the ops specifically.
Those ops. Right?
I was talking about they were probably not ready for something like this for him to talk back to them. So
anytime someone at work is being like, mean to me or saying something I don't like, we're like, stop being an op.
Stop being an op.
Like, you're being so op right now.
I don't know that that's the context.
I'm gonna make it that.
You're right.
That's my new sling.
Set
slang.
you free from the
Slang. That's my new slang.
Set yourself free from the box of how to use words.
I set myself free from that from day one. No, this was amazing. This was absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know how you guys reacted to it your first times watching it. If you watched on your phone or at home or wherever you were, had your own watch party, whatever it was. But I'm sure that we all collectively felt the feeling of pride and just also jaw-dropping, not shock
He
and
did
like
that.
he can't do that, but like a shock.
He did that.
He did that. And I just like,
He did that.
this was so amazing. Jimin. Wow. I feel kind of speechless at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess wrap this up here. We're, like I said, very looking forward to the album, which is coming very soon. So we will see you guys when we get to react to that. Thank you so much for being here with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.